You need help with the zipper?
Perhaps responsible for coining the term wardrobe malfunction, Janet Jackson's star-shaped nipple guard caused one hell of a stir during the halftime show of Super Bowl in 2004. Performing alongside Justin Timberlake as he sang the song lyrics, "I'm gonna have you naked by the end of the song," Jackson seemed shocked as Timberlake pulled a portion of her costume back to expose the nipple shield. The ensuing controversy inspired countless debates about morality and censorship, and earned CBS $500,000 fine from the FCC. While the moment lasted altogether under a second, it certainly hasn't been forgotten in the 19 years since the shocking event occurred.
Now that's almost malfunctioning, isn't it?
In October 1981, John Belushi lobbied for the show to have punk band Fear as its musical guest. In an effort to make the performance authentic, the comedian arranged for a group of hardcore fans to be in the studio audience. When Fear launched into their performance, viewers at home got a glimpse of just how explosive their club shows really were. Punks in the audience went wild, flailing their bodies around and breaking studio equipment in the process. When a fan grabbed the mic away from the band and dropped an F-bomb, censors and the network finally cut away.
This is a
To the surprise of no one, Fear were immediately banned from SNL for life. Undoubtedly, it was one of the best moments in live television history.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
This is perhaps the ultimate example of Kanye just being Kanye, which is code for being a ridiculous jackass.
He's a jackass.
It was a moment that instantly became part of the pop culture fabric, a moment so bizarre and surreal that nobody was quite sure if what they were watching was real or just a gag. But sadly, Kanye isn't self-aware enough for that, and so we were all left to watch as poor Taylor Swift stood there humiliated, probably wondering if she could write a song about it even though Kanye was never her boyfriend.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
While performing as the musical guest on SNL, Irish singer Sinead O'Connor stirred an incredible controversy after she ripped up a photo of Pope John Paul II. It was an early call out of the church for its failure to address rampant sexual abuse of children, one that had a significant impact on O'Connor's career after the episode was broadcasted.
Evil. Fight the real enemy.
Trying to be dramatic about flood conditions in New Jersey, one Today Show reporter did her segment from a canoe. The awkward part came, though, when two men walked past her, revealing the water was only about a half-foot deep.
And it's really tough to control a canoe or a boat when you're out in it. It's much deeper back there because this is really moving.
Are these holy men walking on top of water? What's going on here?
Why walk when you can ride, you guys? When you have a ride like this, why would you want to walk?
Miss Universe is Colombia!
In 2015, comedian Steve Harvey was tasked with hosting the Miss Universe pageant, and things didn't go exactly to plan. When it came time to read the winner's name from the envelope, Harvey announced that Miss Colombia would take home the crown. After realizing his massive error, Harvey went back on stage to tell Miss Philippines that she was the pageant's actual winner.
I have to apologize. Miss Universe 2015 is Philippines.
In a debate leading up to the 2012 presidential debate, Rick Perry sought to show his cost-cutting credentials by naming 3 federal agencies he would eliminate. Unfortunately, after naming just 2 of them, Perry appeared at a loss for words.
Commerce, education, and the, what's the third one there? Let's see.
EPA?
EPA, there you go. No, okay.
Later in 2017, Trump made him head of the Department of Energy, the department he forgot. Another iconic VMAs moment was Britney Spears and Madonna kissing on stage. While it may seem tame by modern standards, back in 2003, the two heterosexual pop music icons locking lips unexpectedly on live TV dominated the news circuit for a long time and cemented itself as an iconic pop culture moment. Madonna also kissed Christina Aguilera moments later, though apparently it was supposed to be Jennifer Lopez, who couldn't make it due to her filming a movie at the time. In September 2005, Mike Myers and Kanye West were among many stars who signed on to raise awareness and funds following the disaster of Hurricane Katrina. Expected by many to be a simple live TV segment became infamous when West went off script. After an introduction from Myers, West took issue with the media portrayal of the victims and added simply,
George Bush doesn't care about black people. Please call.
Well, it is finally official. Murder is legal in the state of California.
In 1994, the whole world turned on their televisions to watch former NFL football player O.J. Simpson lead police on a low-speed chase in his notorious white Ford after being charged with the murder of his wife and a waiter. The chase lasted for nearly 2 hours, attracting 95 million television viewers in Los Angeles and beyond. Simpson was ultimately acquitted of the murders in one of the most controversial court outcomes in American history. During live coverage of a 2010 German poker tournament in Berlin, one player was seen looking over his shoulder as the studio audience begins quickly to clear out. Screams of panic filled the room, eventually leading the players themselves to leave the table. It would later turn out that an armed robbery was occurring on the premises, with the thieves ultimately making out with the tournament's $1 million jackpot. Each of the burglars was apprehended within weeks.